Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Uh, got open tag from Ray at North Star Knife Reviews. He wanted to see our TL29 Electricians knives, and although I don't have an actual issued TL29 military designation one, I do have a pretty good sub collection going of some civilian electrician knives, and I thought I'd go through them. There's a couple that are strictly TL29 style knives, and then I have a couple of one-offs, and we'll kind of go through it. This is my very first one. This is one that was issued to me in a Exolite toolkit that I received when I became a technician, and so it has the Exolite brand on it. This was made by Camillus, New York, and as you can see, these generally have this same kind of construction where you'll have a synthetic covers, you'll have a clevis or a bail, you'll have the spear point blade, and then you will have a combination tool here that's usually on a liner lock where you have a sharpened edge here for stripping wires and stuff like that, and a flat screwdriver on the end. Really handy tool. I really like them. Uh, I like them so much I have like a sub collection of them. But they are really cool, and we'll go through all the ones that I have gotten. Now this is one. This is made by Colonial, and this is the new Exolite tool. So if you get a new Exolite branded toolkit, you would get this one, and this is made in 2016 in Colonial Providence, Rhode Island. So it's kind of cool that you can still get these made in the US. As you can see, this one has kind of a saw cut Delrin. It's a little bit different because it flares out a little wider at the bottom than it does at the top, which gives you an excellent grip. But the tools are a little bit different. You still have the sharpened edge here and your screwdriver, but what I mean different is there's a difference between the Camillus and the Colonial. So you can kind of see the tools are slightly different. They're canted a little different. Of course, these are completely different decades of manufacture as well, and Camillus no longer makes any, so I don't know what they would look like today. But just kind of an interesting uh, note that they are slightly different between the different brands. And you'll see that as we go along, because I have, let's see, this is, let me see which one this is. Oh, this is the Queen. Okay, so this is the last one I got. And so somebody blued the blades on it, but this is a Queen USA. And this tank stamp says it was made in 1983. So it's kind of an older one, not really any real snap or anything to it. I kind of got this one just because it was a vintage Queen. Yeah, it's not very sharp on this edge at all, but it is just that it's a vintage Queen knife, and it's also a TL29 style knife, so that made it worth it for me. But you can see they had the carbon springs. Everything got a coat of bluing, and this was definitely a well-used knife. Somebody did use the heck out of it, as it were. Here is another working knife. This is a vintage Klein tools. So here is the Klein stamp. This is a EE issue Klein tools from Chicago. So again, you got the nice spear point and your tool, which is a lot more like the Camillus. Still edge on that one. Really nice screwdriver on the end. And this is, definitely Klein tools. You know that's definitely made for the electricians market. Here is another Colonial. This is marked with the Farm Bureau, Michigan Farm Bureau insurance company. And so this was probably a promotional knife that you buy a policy and you get a knife. And so you see here Colonial Providence, USA. And the spear point, as best I can tell, this was made around the year 2000. So again, just a really cool, handy knife, and one that definitely, I mean, this is the kind of a tool that's as at home on a farm as it is, working in the field on electronics and stuff like I do. I do have an old timer version, and this is got the hawkbill blade instead of the spear point. So this is one of the Chinese made Schrades. This is the 159 OT. And again, the tool is the same with the combo screwdriver and cutting edge. You got the old timer, the saw cut Delrin, but still a very handy knife. Here is an old timer. This is from when Schrade first was bought. So this is a Schrade Tough version. And you can see here on the back, it says Schrade China 05. This was the first year of Chinese production. And this is the 2165 OT. And this one has the different tool. This is the Romex tool. So you have a little part that goes inside the jacket. This is sharpened here at this edge to rip that jacket. And then you have this blade here for stripping and doing things of that nature. So kind of a different kind of a tool, one that you don't see very much anymore. A couple other tools that I wanted to show that are not necessarily TL29s, but do fall in the realm of these type tools, is you have these little Klein kind of a coping blade, but it can definitely be used for stripping cables or anything like that. This is a AA series, and this, again, I'm seeing if I can read that, but it was made in the USA. I don't know if that says Chicago. I have to get really, yep, Chicago, USA. Yep, sorry, old eyes and the glasses aren't cooperating. But these are really interesting little tools, these little single-bladed guys. I have another one as well to show, and that's this one. And this one has a liner lock and an easy open notch tag, and or little notch in the handle, and it has a nail nick, which this one just has the nail nick and the easy open notch, but it does have the liner lock. Again, this is this one doesn't say where it's made, but it is a Klein Tools H12, so I don't know what that marking designates as far as where it was manufactured. But again, really sharp, really cool little coping knives or jacket strippers. This one is really super stiff. And then the last one is just a Marbles Be Prepared, and this is just a single lockback version of just the tool part. So you get the little sharpened edge here and your screwdriver. So this is more like a radio man's tool is what I was told, but just kind of an interesting thing there. So this of course has burl wood, which it does have a crack in it, but that's going to happen with older wood and stuff. Fortunately, the crack's on the pile side, so it's not too bad. And it's got the little Be Prepared shield on there, which is kind of cool. So that's it for my TL29 type Electricians knives and a couple of odd related ones. Oh yeah, I forgot, sitting over here to the side, what I consider the modern TL29 is the Milwaukee 1505 fastback, because you have your knife here, but then on the back, held open with a liner lock, is your screwdriver. And this one of course has the flip bit, so you have either a Phillips or a flathead depending on what you need, or you can put any 1/4 inch bit in there. So something that's really handy, and I think that's definitely something to consider, is that this is the modern evolution of that tool. But just a fantastic set of knives there. I'll go ahead and set him out here too. So there you go. What do you guys think? Do you dig on the TL29s? You like them? Let me know in the comments below. And there you go, Ray. I hope you enjoyed seeing your open tag from my point of view. All right, guys, take it easy, and I will see you in the next one.